We're not going to count it. Oh, fuck. Two more. Did it become accidental university and stuff? No, it's accidental college. Alright, well, it'll be university soon enough. Okay, Santa Ana College. Yeah. Alright, but that doesn't count. Okay, what else? There's yeah. Should be a big one there. Question is, Glendale Community College. That's one. Yeah. There are other schools near Claremont. There's another one like Harvey Mudd. Harvey Mudd. Yeah, Harvey Mudd is one. It's got a weird fucking name. Claremont, California. Yeah. All right, one more. Sacramento State. Montrose. Santa Clarita, Santa Clarita, University of Cal State Santa Clarita. I'm sure it's a school, but I won't count it. And All those fucking oranges. Visalia? No. Valencia. Not Butter Park. Is there something in Butter Park? Torrance College. There's something. What else? Oh, that one school. What is it called? It's on the street that starts with X. It's like Pacifica University or something. Pacific Law School. That doesn't count. Um, I've named like 40. What's that? They have out in the Central Valley. Sac State, Fresno State, starts with an M. Mm, Stockton. Stockton University is a thing, I think. Or no, maybe University of Pacific in Stockton, something like that. Huh. Um, Merced, that's it. Cal State Bakersfield is the thing. One more. I think Menlo Park Community College or something. I think it doesn't count. Cerritos College, Calvin College, Cypress College. That's a college. Yeah, one more. Yeah. What's the other one? Cypress College. Cypress College is a thing. Cal State Oceanside. Cypress College is a thing. What else? Cerritos, but then um, Cerritos College is pretty good. Cerritos College, yeah. There's a pain in the ass to get through traffic there. What else? Um, Cypress College, Cerritos College. What else is there? Dude, you got pretty much college. It's like pretty crazy. Azusa Pacific University. What else? Dude, I've named 50 colleges. Um, Catholic San Bernardino, I'm sure something. Korean College? West Korean College? Where else? University of California. Oh, or is it Orange School? Let's check. Um, one more. Cypress College, Cerritos College, Compton College, Radio College, Fullerton College. Now there you go, that's good for you. Nothing essential. University of Cypress College. Azusa Pacific. Nothing in Burbank. Yeah, I know. Customize the colleges and things, maybe. No more. Hope International University, does. Yeah, that is one. And then Soki, or Soka, no, that's correct. Soki, Soka University. And that's pretty fucking close. Anything else? Dog, that's good. That's better than anybody. Nobody's gonna go, hey, how many California schools can you name? Not schools, California colleges or universities. Oh, okay. And then can you name 33 at least? Let's see if you can do it. Resort Black universities. Okay. 33. Howard, Morehouse School of Medicine, Spelman. All right. Eastern Delaware, West Virginia State, Kentucky State, South Carolina State, North Carolina A&M, Tennessee State, that's 11. No, North Carolina A&T, that's right. Fayetteville State University, Bethune Cookman, Florida A&M, Alabama A&M, Alabama State, that's 16. University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, 17. Texas College, 18. Texas Southern, 19. Southern University of Baton Rouge, 20. Southern University of Shreveport, 21. Southern University of New Orleans, 22. Xavier University of New Orleans, 23. Grambling State University, 20. Jackson State, 25. Selma University, 26. Tuskegee University, 27. College, 28. Uh, Payne University, 29. Stillman, 30. University of the District of Columbia, 31. University of the Virgin Islands, 32. Um, Alcorn State, 33. Anything else? Yeah, Blue Ridge State University, Bluefield State, Blue Ridge State, Blue Ridge State, something like that. All right. Voorhees University. That's in Delaware, South Carolina. Okay. That's 34. Anything else? Well, how many can you fucking name? Dog. What? Why did you just start doing this? Because that asshole from fucking Louisiana cut you off? Yeah. Menlo College is okay. Shout out to Burn It, baby, burn it. Shout out to Burn It, baby, burn it. It looks really good too. Absolutely X-rated. Do you mind if I share some alpha with the room? All right. If you are looking for a job in Web3 and you don't have one, the first thing that I advise you to do is to get a CV, your curriculum vitae, or your resume. and ensure that it is given to a recruiter. If you don't know how recruiting firms work, essentially a headhunter or a recruiter will look for on your behalf to be able to get you hired. If you're wondering what organizations there are that are recruiting firms in Nigeria, I've placed a list of them in the purple pill, including Manpower Nigeria and a few others. If you're a graphic designer, they'll find you a graphic design job. They'll work for you. The, the, the catch is this: you're going to sign a contract with your future employer, and the recruiting agency is going to take a little bit of the money in exchange for having found you a job. But it's a really good deal. I can tell you that the best jobs I've ever had were found through recruiters and headhunters. They will pay you a lot of money. So these are really good jobs. They're very serious jobs as well. These are not scammy jobs. These are real in Nigeria working. So the people are familiar with perhaps some of the business environments that you're working in. So I highly recommend getting your resume together, getting your curriculum vitae together. Now, if you're like, Rabbi, I don't have one of those, that's absolutely fine. You can go to ChatGPT or any AI information on yourself. Say the AI name is XYZ, looking to be a community manager. I have whatever experience, and here's my contact information. And within 3 seconds, you'll have the best resume or curriculum vitae that you've ever seen. And you can look it over, you can make changes to it, but it will be very, very good. It will be very strong. And then you take that and you upload it to one of these recruiting firms. Additionally, for those of you who are wanting to get a job or as a community manager, social media marketer in Web3, what then you're also able to do, recruiters working and looking for jobs for you, what you want to do is make sure you have a link tree. If you don't know what a link tree is, it is one link that has all of your social media on it, and you want to connect your social media that you currently have. And I've provided a list in the purple pill of all of the free major social media platforms that there are. You may say, well, that's a lot of social media platforms. It's a couple hours work for a lifetime of results. What this is going to do is give you about 30 different platforms on which to promote yourself, 30 different platforms on which to promote your customers, 30 different communication channels for you to get new jobs and work with new communities. It's going to make sure that you dominate social media, dominate search engines, and dominate AI models. Also, it's going to make it very difficult for you to be impersonated. I want you to know that if any of you need a coach, a mentor, a friend, I'm here to help you. My Discord is in my profile. I'm live 24 hours a day. Whenever I'm awake, you can come to me. I'll help you with your curriculum vitae, your CV, your resume. If you just have questions on how to get hired, I can tell you I'm a certified project management professional. That's the highest level of project management available in the world. It's given by Project Management Institute. So if you are a project manager and you want someone who has completed the necessary courses and tests to be the highest level, I can help you with that. I've launched apps on the App Store and Google Play that millions of people have downloaded. I have a presence on essentially every social media. I've been live streaming my life for more than 4 years, so I know a lot about the internet. I know a lot about technical challenges that people make. I heard X Raider say something about it's unfortunate. I just caught the tail end of it, but basically he was in a discussion with someone, and the second that they found out he was from Nigeria, they left the call. And I think that's really unfortunate. I love Nigerians. I have made many Nigerian friends. I've had Nigerian friends for years. Um, you should know that not everyone's like that. And what you all are doing, hearted individuals, and you're doing everything that you can to change that understanding of what some people may think. Do not get frustrated. There are more people in the world who trust people all over the world, no matter where they are. Don't let that kind of behavior frustrate you. There are many there who want the best for you. So with that, I appreciate the opportunity. Go ahead. Absolutely. This is a great question. It is one link that has all your social media connected to it. So, what an employer can do, or someone associated with the project, is click on your link tree and see what your X is, see what your YouTube is, see what your Imager is, what your Instagram is, what your TikTok is, what your Reddit is, all of the different social media platforms that you may have. And this is a lot easier to say, go to my link and just view my social media. Then handle is XYZ number one on Twitter, and I'm the XYZ45 on YouTube, and XYZ67 on Reddit. Basically, if you have a lot of different accounts, sometimes the usernames aren't always the same, and you want people to not get confused by who you are. This link tree gives people one place to find all of your important social media. What this will also do, it's essentially like a business card that people have that has their name on it and sometimes their contact information and what they do, except it's an online version. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. And I just had somebody who has a really nice project, and they messaged me today and they thanked me because they said, I'm so glad that I got all this social media. Once I did it, it's done. And now I'm getting people messaging me about my project, and I'm getting followers and I'm getting DMs. All I had to do was create it. And so if you're interested, you just either download the Linktree app, which is available on the App Store or Google Play. Or if you don't even want to download the app, you can just use a browser. There's a free version. And what this is going to do is allow you to have one link for all of your social media, and then can put that in your profile, and then people can click on that link and get all of your different platforms where you are. So it might have your Telegram, it might have your Discord, it might, of course, it's going to have your X, and whatever else you want. You can put any kind of link in there that you find to be pertinent. You could have your LinkedIn in there. You could certainly have your resume or what website if you have something like that, or a previous project on which you work. What I advise people to do is to register with all of the social media platforms that are out there, because then it's going to be hard to impersonate you. Having these allows you to dominate all of the social media, all of the search engines, all of the AI models. It gives more people the opportunity to be able to communicate with you. Not everybody's comfortable being on X. X is a big platform, but it's not the biggest. And I want you to make sure that you have a presence on the biggest platforms out there. Google's number one, YouTube's number two. What you don't have to have your personal accounts on there. These are your business accounts, and you can create videos that promote you using AI that are very simple, but are professional and will tell people what you do. That's not difficult to do, and then you're going to the entire web. Right now, if people Google you or Google your username, what are they going to find? It's not a bad idea for you to look up. But with the strategy where you have a lot of social media, it gives people a lot more ways to be able to communicate with you. And then when you type in your username into a search engine, you dominate the top 10 results, and that's what you want. You don't want any competition there. You want people to get to you and be able to communicate to you in the way that you wish. Also, when you promote your clients, you're going to make sure that their projects are promoted because you have strong social media. So the way that I analogize it, currently many of you are using Twitter to market yourself, and that's great. It's like we're digging for gold, and you're digging for gold with one shovel. That's Twitter. I want to give you 30 different tools, 30 different shovels. I want you to be able to have TikTok. I want you to be able to have Telegram. I want you to be able to have Discord. I want you to be able to have it. I want you to be able to have Instagram, all of the other platforms that are out there, so that if a customer who says, "Hey, I have an NFT, I need you to promote it," you don't have to go and create a business Instagram account. You already have it. You already have a Pinterest. You already have an Imgur. You already have a Flickr, and you can highlight all of their different art on all of your platforms that you already have made. And to get back to Linktree is one place that people can go to be able to all of these to make sure that they're yours, and that somebody just doesn't look you up and get the wrong. What happen as you get more popular on these different platforms, I'm going to steal that person's user, and then when somebody reaches out to me, I'm going to impersonate the real person, you, and I'm going to make sure that the other business, and I'm going to ruin their reputation. You don't want, you want to beat people to the punch. So it's a couple of hours of work. You create the link tree, that takes 5 minutes. Then you connect your social media to it. That's a couple of hours. Then you never have to do it again. And then you put that link tree on your Twitter, and then someone has access to all of your different social media accounts. Crypto, does that make sense? I love your name, by the way, Crypto Patra. Does that make sense? Absolutely. And Crypto Patra, if it's okay with you, I'll send you a DM, the initial that I send to people, that has examples of link trees that you can see. It has a list of all the social media, and it has how you can contact me if you have any questions. Everything that I say is free, and strategy is free. So if you don't mind, I'll send you a DM, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay? Excellent. You gonna name any more schools? Oh, wait. Isn't California School of Art and Design? California School of Art and Design. No, California College of the Arts. It's Laguna. You're thinking Riz gave up we're on school. It's something. This place, Laguna College of Art and Design. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Get this bullshit done. So sick. Look at this athleticism. Look at his footwork. Remember when I couldn't remember For fucking channels. So, that is fine. Period. Then create the other social media platforms and link them as well. Period. Real Honda cars. That's another one. Oh, man. This athleticism.
Damages. Judging ultimately every time
That's
we
move.
don't interesting. We don't assess
Look at this athleticism. This move.
don't assess damages. We don't assess damages. You know, let's say from the time that Shimon's condition
Look at this.
from the monetary case, rather we assess damages from the time of the injury itself. Stomach, revenue from this. And ultimately, then the Mishnah follows revenue. Okay. Suppose I so the way that I'm concentrating this issue is actually interesting case about changing the status of valuation. So the way that I'm concentrating he says, Hamakis having a be'ever of Agro from the Osir on the Osir. Magula Chaylachi, no say from the Shabbat Niftar, Fafilu Chala Hamuka Beheftur makes Makras and Makari Yefat. If you understand this, giving the Shimon, if big Smith evaluates the condition and say, okay, you know what, Shimon, he's going to live, obviously, they say, obviously, David is consulting doctors also, I do not think you know this is based on this. Allah says, Ruben is going to live, fine, so what do? They assess damages against Ruben and we're done. And even if the next day Shimon dies, and doctors determine Shimon died as a result of injury, that's it. There's no personal liability for Ruben. One judgment has been done. And Allah said this is that Ruben is high financially. The case is closed even if Shimon subsequently dies from his injuries. Nothing good. It goes on. ומדוע במיסר, או ספירת המקרה בישראל מיד, ממשיכים. ההלוך למעשה is related to Shimon. Say, Shimon's going to die. Shimon's going to die. So what do we do? What do we do? We incarcerate Ruben until Shimon dies. It's the hard to come back. The impact of it is not going to push him about the arrival of the champion. In this case, so if Shimon dies, or Ruben death, if Shimon experiences the Shimon what is that? What is the definition of the Shimon? Definition, it was on his own volition outside. Right? In that case, doing is one of the three. That's one of the three. So that's another answer. So again, Allah said based on necessity, Shimon is going to survive. We make this monetary case a second damage to his and Ruben goes on his way. Even if Shimon drops dead next day and it's clear that it's a result of his injuries, the judgment is done. If on the other hand, based on the evaluated that Shimon is going to die as a result of his injury, we incarcerate Ruben until the time of death of Shimon, then we adjudicate this as a second case. Unless, of course, Shimon has a find that walking on his volition of no power, his own power. Outside when he release Ruben. There wasn't actually no suggestion what piece of it is. How long does this go on for? What does this mean? How long do you carry this for? Until one of two things happens. Until Shimon dies. What sounds like interesting that if Shimon lingers as a result of his injuries, even incarcerated as long as it takes to go ahead and verify what this is. Okay, so we'll say that is the halacha all written by
Human life and history.
evaluations that assess this. This kind of thing is Interesting case. Ruvain intended to kill an animal, and he ended up killing a person. Case, but again, his intent was hunting, right? He was hunting, right? And what happened, right? Your season, right? He decided he's going hunting, and he ended up killing a person. Okay? Or for that matter, again, he intended to kill an akum, but instead he killed a yid. When it fallen, he was going to kill a Nathal. Nathal in this context is a non-viable child, right? And he killed a regular viable person, right? But in all these cases, Potter. Let's say in all these cases, Potter. You know why? So remember again, obviously, remember that there used to be intentionality is defined as everything in this as you have in mind to kill someone specific. But let's say in all these cases, you have in mind to kill someone specific. That mind did not materialize. Therefore, he's going to be Potter. Next, this kind of must. I don't know how you about to be on this myself. Behind sub today, then goes over. His intention is to reach on the leg. Right? Very hard. Now again, but that type of injury leg did not have caused death. Ruben did not aim his punch rolled very well. So what happened? It's like aiming on the heart. And it's on the heart, shooting guys. Shooting guys, okay, but again, but the blow delivered, had it been delivered in the way that it was intended, it would have caused injury, not death. But because the blow was not delivered in the way it was intended to be delivered, it causes death. So he must what's our whole for capital cases there has to be intentionality. Intentionality means two things. Intentionality for a particular person and intentionality to deliver the blow a certain way. Next, he's coming up also moving on his heart, Sapa by his death. But the truth is, and it was a hard enough blow that was no shimmy. What happened? He ends up using shimmy on the leg instead, and this type of blow normally when delivered on the leg. This type of blow when delivered locally would not be a death blow. You not have that what happens to base. But nevertheless, shimmy got his result. Now why did they cut in this case? Because again, there was like what we begin to see is in order to be tied to a capital base, usually you deliver has to be one of the normal circumstances capable of causing the death of the individual. So in this case over here, this type of blow on the leg normally would not be able to cause death. It did in this case, and therefore considered it going to be cut. This kind of not goes out of the Amis. Right, I got no His partner was a similar piece of the earth. I'm not going to say this type of flow would not normally be a mother. But it's like ended up being a child. And this type of flow is to a child and get to a child. Once again, partner. This kind of process of cover. How you bacteria is Ruben intended to go and deliver a blow on a child. And this type of blow would have caused the death of a child. What ended up happening? The whole law, our gadol, Ruben ends up hitting a gadol. Now, the normal circumstances, this type of blow would not gadol. But in this case, Mace killed the gadol, Potter. Again, about like same theme over and over. About this cat, so again, about still be here as you see, according to Mishnah. In order to be tied for killing someone, what do you need? Number one, intentionality, but or intentionality as the identity. In order to be tied in the capital case, you have to kill the person you're intended to kill. That's number one. And number two, the blow, whatever it is, the mechanism of death has to be something that is capable of bringing down to death. Okay, next. And this cabinet was Amasna, this Amasna was this case, but if Ruben was going to injure Shimon, right? And this type of injury is something that we have caused the death of Shimon. And what happened? And he didn't injure Shimon on the leg. And what happened? The whole Allah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. He was going to injure Shimon on the leg. The type of blow delivered would have delivered death of Shimon. What happened? The whole Allah, Ali, both the gates. Instead, he delivered that same blow and what? Allah from the race again, that killing Shimon, sight. Why? Because it was a death blow. It was a death blow. Since again, had the injury been delivered in the way it was intended, it would have caused the death of Shimon. Therefore, this is called blow. And even though it ends up on a good body, it results in the death of his virtue. This kind of accuracy, I got the higher of the Hamlet. Same idea. Moving intends to kill an adult, and the injury to the adult was death. The death was delivered in a way that it would have caused the death of someone. So, Allah cut inmates, they ended up putting that in the cut on the ultimately, again, even if they be tight. I will say that this is interesting. Here we'll have to see exactly what this means. But again, the Gemara says, Shimon says, I feel in this kind of Lara Gizah, Baharak Aseh, Pater. Even if you had intention to kill A, instead you kill B, also be able to be possible. Okay, so let's have it. It says in the Gemara. The Rishon idea. Where is the Rishon going? Is the Rishon going on the Rishon, or is it going on the Seifa? So the Gemara says, you name a Seifa. What is the Rishon going on the last piece? Where Rabbi has used this Rishon. The problem is, it should say, Rabbi Shimon post on his part. It should just say Shimon post them. That's it. You don't have to say, this Kavi Lara Gezeva Hara Gezeh. This is kind of Kava says, kind of Kava says, we have also a lesson. You intended to hit a katan. And the death blow delivered was strong enough to kill a katan. And instead you killed the gadol. Kind of Kava says, you're tired. If Rabbi Shimon's argued with that, just say Shimon post them. Rather not. The Gemara says, Ella Arisha. Rather, Rabbi Shimon's going to be Arisha. What's the ratio? This is fascinating. The ratio was this having that this having the bar and this like if you didn't have intention you kill a behemoth, but instead you kill a person to involve in other in Baharag as he spelled, or he killed an akum. And instead he killed a tree, or the father in Baharag is going to he had intention to kill a non-viable baby, and instead he killed a baby. In all of these cases, pattern. All these cases, pattern. Now, what's it? What do you mean for this? One is carrying Narrow Gizeh, Bahara Gizeh, Kais. I will say, interestingly enough, which is correct when it says Tanakama, which is in Greek, Tanakama says they were all. The only reason why you're cutting in that case like Tanakama is because your action ended up resulting in the death of an entity in a different category, right? You had intention to kill a behemoth, you killed an akum. You had intention to kill an akum, you had intention to kill a mayfell, you ben kayam. Okay, so your intention did not materialize. But according to this Tanakama, if I intended to kill Reuben, but instead I killed Shimon, I'm fine. Because the Tanakama says the threshold for my ability is intentionality to commit an act of murder, even if I end up killing a different person, as long as that person is called in the same category as my intended victim, I'm chayiv. That comes under the Shimon, that is no, you're not. The Shimon says, I feel in this having not of your Bahara Gezeh, no, that is not true. That is not true. In order to be chayiv from murder, two things have to happen. Number one, you have to deliver a blow that is capable of causing death. The victim must be killed. But if you end up with the wrong person, you cannot be tried for a capital crime. Now again, there's still other forms of liability. But the nice you can't. So I'll say, so I just want to point out, this is a rage. This is a rage. So what's happening with you? 20 times not about. As long as you're killing someone in the story, the same category, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Different categories of behavior. Nathan different categories. Okay, you're not going to be chayiv. But with the same category, even though again, this is good. That's not the way it works. In halacha, you're only chayiv for a premeditated act of death, or that is capable of causing significant you intended to kill. Incredible. Asian focus. So Shita, the most obvious, fire division is key. If even if you're standing together, the Amar or Chapel, and that happens, let's say even if you're standing together, and from like murder, murder comes along and says, listen, guys, I'm going to kill one of you. I'm going to kill, I'm going to kill Rabbi. And by the way, I only have Kabbalah for Rabbi. It's from Muzumar, right? Or Aveda, right? And I only have in mind to kill this. I wanted to kill Rabbi. And what happens? He ends up killing Shimon. And it's Messiah. What's that? Kind of come on the Shimon. Trying to kind of come on, you'll be fighting. According to the Shimon, you're not fighting. You must listen to this. I'm on the Chazmir 99. This is wild. What happens? What happens if one of the killers says, Shimon, guys, listen, today I'm mind to do this. This is just someone. I wasn't really specific as filming, I said, either one of you. Either one of you. And he ends up killing one of them. What is that up in that case? What would happen over here? Well, let's say again, the murderer lacks specific
Well, I've seen like 1,000 times.
The other possibility, what happens is the killer intended to kill the person on the left, because ultimately, again, he thought it was me, but it turned out to be Shimon. It's interesting enough, in that case, he had Kavanah for that roof, for that body, but it turned out to be the wrong person. So what's halacha?
What is this bullshit?
Shimon says, ultimately, you want to be liable for that until literally the killer says, I have Kavanah to kill this particular person. My time to be Shimon's wasn't. So again, it turns out the person who should be only going to be liable when you have specific intent to the person, and that specific intent materializes. That's when you'll be hired. Listen, by the way, that kind of shit. What's the shit about? What's the shit about this? Like you might say, I'm going to call the pasuk is for Arab law to come along. The pasuk says literally again that he will lie and breathe for Arab law. Right? Ultimately, like plans, schemes for him to come along, and then he rises up against. So the Gemara says, actually, is having ultimately again until those that have hands as Havana. The Shimon says, the Pasuk says, I love when I saw, you're only going to be hired in that case until you have specific intent to pick up. And
I like when they did
realizes it's accordance with what he said. You actually realize it is exactly Rabbana make everything else. What's the matter with Rabbana? That causes a lot of love to come along. Which was like, because it seems to like now that you're only going to be hired if you intentionally go ahead and murder someone who's getting that specific Rabbana murder, and that's Rabbana watching. So what does Rabbana use it for? Rabbana is there for different cases. Fine, the Zohar go. That comes to the case.
this athleticism. Look at this move. It's athleticism. It's really unprecedented.
So okay, that makes sense. Why? Because again, there was a role of and therefore one would not be hired.
This is the worst.
I mean, how does suffering with fascist happen? It's happening now. Even though it's happening now, ultimately again, it's a suffix, whether that is capitalized or the therefore again, I'll be called. Let's see if the tissue Yisrael is this the wow. What's the case? The case ultimately again is where there were 9 Israel, right? 9 was one Kusi. One Kusi, but nevertheless I'm Potter. What's the shot? That was again because since the fact established. Therefore, Allah Almighty is Kavua. Faith is established. We have a principle called Kavua. This is God's famous case of you find a piece of meat, right? And there are nine kosher stores, one kosher in the first case as well. So what's the status of the meat? And when you find it, because in the public, you find it in the store, we have a concept. It's called kavua. Anything that is established within a group essentially switches the group dynamics and makes it 50-50. So even in the case where you assign Jews or one two species that is established in the group is considered to be like half and half, and now halal comments are nevertheless 5 plus into that group, and this still kills someone. I am not lying to that. So Mishnah will have our is having so again, so therefore what we have over here is just the one that left with this raging wave. I cannot really even underestimate the raging height, the ragingness of this debate. Right, so literally again, I have in mind to kill roommates and I end up killing children. What's my liability? According to Rabbi, why? Because I had in mind to commit an act of murder, and I ended up murdering someone who was in the quote-unquote same category as my intended. Therefore, I'm tired. According to Timid, I'm hiding a lot of other bad stuff. But again, punishment is death penalty. Why? Because according to the order to be faced with death penalty, the more there has to be a premeditated act to start to kill someone, and my intentions must materialize upon the intended. So kind of like so this is almost that means coming out. Should be not so unrushing, but not fully sharp. Rabbi says, once they start by something, men are fighting, and they end up going ahead and shoving it. And she ends up miscaping. Rabbi Lazarus, the mitzvah says that when men are fighting, they end up causing the deaths of their voice. Like Reuben's fighting each other. His intention was to kill Shimon, but he ends up killing someone else. So what therefore the Torah says, "Except in a soul, yeah, in a satan nefesh, takas nefesh." The Moshe said, "Reuben's fighting Shimon, Reuben ends up killing someone else." Torah says, "In a satan takas." Reuben is live on capital, which means that Reuben had a potential A, but he ends up killing B. He's going to be liable. However, Shimon, I have been a satan nefesh, takas nefesh. My upper night. What does that be? Shit, which the Gemara says, moment. But the Shemar says it doesn't mean capital. So what does it mean? It means monetary compensation. It could be Shimon if he means fighting with Shimon, if he's fighting with Shimon. He has to someone else. So it's not capital liability, but rather what is there? Financial liability. Here's the Rabbi. We signed up. Rabbi says in this case it was there we hear, but the first the Sata Nefesh Taka. She's talking about things where Reuben studying with Shimon, right? Reuben ends up by falling onto her, a pregnant woman. She ends up miscarrying. So the person is the Sata Nefesh Taka as Nefesh, life or not life. That is the first monetary compensation for the loss of the pregnancy. So the Gemara said, listen to this. I told her, Nefesh Manish, you say means money. Maybe it literally means a life for a life. Never on the Sina Lamata, and never on the Sina days, the mouth. It says in the Sina above and it says in the Sina below, Mamo, Afkano. So both times in these monetary compensation. Good. So that was high time to be Fiskia, not going to be the Rabbi in the So just so you know, so first of all, we have our Mafokis, Rabbi Shimon as a kind of right, so that is still sitting here. About again, I have pensions in the ring, I end up Shimon. Is there liability? And Thomas said yes, but he shouldn't say. So just hold on to that. That's amazing. If you not brought up, that my focus, by the way, is really also studying how you go ahead with where two people are fighting that bumping into a pregnant. So the positive says when a Satan Nefesh has Nefesh. Rabbanon understands capital liability. Shimon based on that, he says that financial liability. Now, by the way, there's another opinion. Rabbi says another opinion. I return to the Christian, Matka, Rabbi This opinion of the Hizkiah is not like Rabbi, not like Rabbanon. I don't see Rashi. Rashi is the second Rabbi in the time. The whole time the Hizkiah not to the Rabbi Rabbanon. Rabbanon Mechayim the Yisrael, the Miskami Laro the Rabbi Harakitzah. The Rabbi Mechayim the Mom. The other time the Hizkiah of Mechayim of Mom. So there's essentially going to be three shittas, right? So when I intend to kill you, but I end up killing Shimon, what's the halacha? So according to the Rabbanon,
look at this athleticism, folks. I really want to summarize this for you.
I'm not tired of Yisa, but I am tired what? Monetary compensation. Now there's a third opinion, when I have in mind people who are going to end up killing Shimon, I'm not tired of Yisa, you're not tired. I'm not tired of anything. I'm not tired of anything. That's right. So third opinion over here, not going to be tired of anything. So the Gemara says, now where does that come from? Time of the day is fascinating. Maki other maki behema. So let's say, right, Torah speaks about again one who kills an animal, one who goes ahead and kills a person. The pasuk says, "Maki behema yishamena, and maki other mutas." So this is very interesting. Torah equates killing is not equates. It juxtaposes the death of an animal, the killing of an animal, the murder of an animal, the murder of a person. And Torah says, if I kill an animal, you shall have to pay. And if I kill a person, you must put to death. Okay, so watch this. So what's when it comes to killing
Folks, man,
halacha makes no distinction whether or not I'm a shogeg or a mason. Also makes no distinction in this whether I have kavanah, don't have kavanah. The day derech yirida, derech aliyah. It's a difference. Whether I kill the animal going up or coming down. This is the sickest motherfucker of all time. Let's say if I kill an animal,
perhaps the greatest motherfucker in history of human race. We a race?
Watch this.
Yeah, baby. What race are you? Human? All of them. Fuck yeah. Aunt Judy has those Chinese eyes. Are you black? We're from Africa, the cradle of fucking civilization. Are you European? Baby grandma always said we were European. South American? Uh-huh. Yeah. You're Native American. It's even better. We're South America?
Whether I kill a person going up or coming down.
Sort of. Yeah, baby. Bearing straight, motherfuckers. Bearing straight, Panama Isthmus. Go fuck yourself. I'm an Incan king at this point, son. Alright, you Antarctican? Baby, I was in Antarctican before people even knew Antarctica was a thing. I'm throwing up gang signs that don't even exist yet. This motherfucker's throwing up gang signs for gangs that don't even exist.
When you kill an animal, it doesn't matter how you kill the animal. One thing is clear, which is what?
Give me a good chill and spell space. Chill and chill. Oh, hey, it's got 75,000 people, and they're begging for you, kid.
What does it mean? He machine is cutting and show it. So
I finally got this motherfucker fucking
in case I'm not miscutting.
2099
means I didn't have cover to kill someone at all. That's called shogeg. That's called shogeg. Ela pshita, she miscutting lazeh, ela lazeh. That was like shogeg. When miscutting means I had intention.
and I should
The Katani,
go fuck yourself.
I'm not Hayed Roman. The Ebar Katalo, my experience will live there. Obviously, I have a death penalty, and of course, there's no need to attempt to compensation. Why? Ella, Lad Bar Katalo, Lad Bar, that was what you see here. There's a case where I'm not driving with that. And I'm also not hiking. What's that case? That case is where I had intention to go late. I ended up doing shit. So I'm not chayiv from Yisrael. Why? Because again, I didn't put my intention with them. I'm also not really chayiv from them. This might be the most exciting thing that has happened to us so far. I just want to point out something amazing. So what we have over here are three different opinions. Three different opinions. Opinion number one, Tanakama. Tanakama says, I have intention to kill Ruvain, I didn't even from Muzuma, Lara this Ruvain, and I ended up killing Shimon. What does Tanakama say? Tanakama? I'm like, Chayiv Nisa. Chayiv Nisa. Why? Because ultimately, again, at the end of the day, you had intention to kill someone, and your intention materialized on someone in the same category. As long as you're in the same category, you're going to obviously, you have intention to kill an object, and you kill a Yehudi, you're not going to be chayiv. You have intention to kill a Behemah. You kill an Adam, you're not going to be chayiv. They felt Bar Chayim, okay, but as soon as your intention materializes in the same category, Allah L'maisa, you are chayiv Misa. Rabbi Shimon, I have intention to kill Ruvain. I ended up killing Shimon. What's the halacha? Potter. Now, what it sounds like is Potter, but chayiv for monetary compensation. Like Rabbi. The third category, in terms of Ezekiel, you have intention to kill Ruvain. And Shimon, what's the halacha? Potter, not chayiv money. How do you paskin? Suspense. How do you paskin? So I said, listen to this. I don't understand. I said, listen to this. Rabbi, here it is. I'm discarding I have intention and I end up killing Shimon. Potter mimisas bezin, uminat tashlumin, uminat ols. How's like this? How's everything? Now, again, what's that?
Who the fuck is that?
Bad, right? It's bad. And I'm PCA, it's not some level of liability. But I love the nice thing that I end up not chayiv, like no, not chayiv kashmir, and not even chayiv government. Let's remember, that's not so exciting. Right? But the nice thing, what this goes come about?
Stupid bitch.
Lady, I'm just don't worry, there's nothing to do. Right? That chayiv kashmir is
Lady, I think I'm tired, lady.
And also, again, that chayiv for the lack of it's incredible. It goes on. That, by the way, the way the Rabbi illustrates Evan was so people, you saw the Arak Echler hunting. So the Rabbi illustrates this way. I throw us into a group of Jews. So one second, and now I know that
that is some bullshit.
Someone, I'm part of, that's how you pass it. It's like really like Shimon, but as modified by kind of the skill. So therefore, I will say again, you intend to kill A, you end up killing B, even if they're in the same category. Potter from Yisrael, Potter from Tashlumin, Potter from that was absolutely incredible. Riveting. All right, what's the Mishnah? Let's go. We're catching over the rest of the only world. And here it's Hashem. What's action is Ari Bachir. This is an interesting case. A murderer gets mixed up with other murderers. So we'll say, which by the way, it happens because sometimes based on the decisions you make really dictates the chevra that you hang with. Like, it's just like the chevra that you associate with makes you the kind of person that you are. Sometimes the person you choose to become also dictates the chevra that you end up gravitating towards. So it's a murderer gets mixed up with other murderers. So what's the halacha? So we'll have to say, well, in all reality, so besides the Muslim Hassan, that ultimately your actions will dictate, right? Your peer group influences your actions, and your actions often dictate your peer group. So say if a murderer gets mixed up with other murderers, so what's the halacha? I'm sorry. Really, the case over here means other people. So in other words, Reuben killed someone, and everything gets mixed up with people. And we'll have to see exactly what C is of this the Mishnah, but it sounds like this. We don't know which one Reuben is. Who was two? Everybody is part of it. So we'll see the exact answer. Rabbi says, no, also the people. We put them all, little be again in jail. Some his mission doesn't spell rest, and the rest is we feed them barley until the stomachs explode. Okay. Certainly needs a smidge of clarification on that. All right, so we'll see. Let's say in general, you have a group of people who are all condemned to death, but different deaths, different episodes based in. And now, because they stop, we don't know who is subject to which penalty. So you can imagine, say, oh, I'm the skinny guy, me, you give me skinny, I guess give me straight up. No one's coming forward and volunteering information. So all we know is we have a group of people who are all subject to a death penalty. We don't know which death penalties. We don't in the Kala. We administer the death penalty to all of them. Said you know that Allah is going to see you cannot give someone a more stringent death penalty than the one they are obligated to. So therefore, we're not sure which death penalty we give them the more kal. There's going to be a little piece, as we know, there's machlokas as to Risos based in which is considered to be more kal and what's more common. So, for example, Hanis Helam is Rabbi. Let's say the chevra. Some of the chevra is chayv skila, some of the chevra is chayv straight. You don't know who's who. So what do you do? Rabbi Shimon already go to the skila. Rabbi Shimon says we give them all skila, right? Why? Shas sreifa chamura. Because everyone knows sreifa is more chamer than skila. You come to skila, you say no, you go to the sreifa. Just the opposite. You give them sreifa. Why? Shas skila chamura. Because everyone knows that skila is more chamer than sreifa. Rabbi Shimon says. It's not true. It's not true. Sreifa is clearly more chamer. How do you know that? Because if sreifa wasn't more chamer, then a bas kohen who committed adultery wouldn't be singled out for sreifa. It's not true. Skila is more chamer. How do you know? Because the blasphemer and the person who worships idolatry gets skila. It says, what happens if they have a chevra? Some of them are subject to hereg, which is again beheading, like sayif, and others are strangulation. Which one gets which is the more kal? Rabbi Shimon says sayif. Beheading is the more lenient form of death penalty from the hereg. Comes the ultimately it's hereg. So interestingly enough, everyone agrees on the principle. What's the principle? That if you have a group of people on death row who get mixed up, and we're not sure who's getting which death penalty. We're not sure who's getting which death penalty. Then what's the halacha? You can only administer the most lenient of death penalties. What's the problem? So there's a machlokas again categories between skila and sreifa, which is kal, which is kalar, and between chenek and hereg, which is kal and which is machar. Incredible. We'll stop here for today. We are all caught up. Tremendous job. Good job.
Sucks. Sucks. Tell me everything sucks. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. No way, this shit's still going? Fuck it though, stay here, Mitchell. I'm sick of you. Hold on, please. Take it by the ghetto. No one knows what that bullshit is. 24/7 Global Town Square. Alright, Bitcoin. Only virgins can see this. Of course. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a man who doesn't really understand this. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man. Is it Thursday? Oh, fuck you. Thursday night football is amazing. Is it your favorite night for football? Oh, man. You like it more than Monday night football? Thursday and Messi still like tomatoes. Oh, farm deal insurance sucks. Yo, dog, this is the worst stream ever. Baby, this is the worst. You wanna chill? Go fuck yourself. Nobody cares. I'd be like, dog, if I hear this motherfucker shit one more time, I'm throwing fits. Which alphabet sucks. Hey, I'm gonna close it down and make it private. Dog, I haven't gotten any good shit out of that shit. Sucks. Those are worse. They're like this. Come on, friend. Game 33, historically black university. Historically black. Stop. Name 5 colleges in mature country. Cal State, Challenge. Oh. Hip hop D9 or so. Name 10 schools. Name 15 schools in LA County. Cypress. 15. Okay, Bend Up Community College. Young City College. Cal State College. Cal State College. Cal State That's Cal State, LA. Whoa. Real hard. Hi, boy. Oh, man. We'll do it. Yes, oh, okay, he's there.
You have to go ahead and make someone with a certain level of
I need 2 more.
but again, maybe in this case, I'll be with the ball. I'm going to the test around so hey,
Oh.
I'm not sure that himself. And there's a couple of minutes of tickets with the occasion to go somewhere. Of course, you really will be incredible. It's very cool. So remember the fantastic what we do is about who's high and who's side. Who's high and higher. And what is good in that.
Oh.
This is sorry. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting into haphazard discharge. Is it a critical help or is it just like he's trying to just identity crisis? He's trying to reinvent something. He's always doing different things. He's not your big celebrity that just stays the same all the time. Top cruise. He's different all the time. He's always looking for the next move. You might dance the same names. And all of a sudden you have an air when you're floating or whatever. But then you're no longer in tribe. To the storage, yeah, storage. You know, how many tribes do you have? At the most, he's got 10 neighbors. Some would argue this is not a geographic change. It's not working out. Joe Rogan's not answering the call. Joe Rogan changed that. I don't even understand it. Like, you know what? I get it.
Who the fuck is that out there?
He's like, all this stuff that so bleaching your hair, you pay on the camera. He's doing a 90s bit, dude. He's fucking. That's true. Brian's trying to talk to him about some topic and he just smashes Brian's live.
Yes,
He's like trying to catch Pokemon.
yo, Job. This is the best. What else is there? Real Honda.
You can always turn the sound on. That's what that is actually. Okay, we're getting I was surprised. I mean, that's still pretty low, but I'm okay with that. I was gonna get really angry. Oh shit! Turn that on. No, we're still on. Fuck. I turned off the stream. If it turned off
Fuck
the
it,
because the lights aren't nice. Somebody wrote in the comments that like all the jokes go over my head, and I was like, fuck that, they don't, but they do.
Dog, my eyes itch like a motherfucker.
Is there really no sound? Oh, god damn it. I want to run my head too. That's talking about how big over your head. It is a great system. Oh, shout out to you. Thank you for the How's all this beauty? Bitches. It's my initial thought. The woman kind of stop for a moment. That's the moment where your car starts. The moment where your car stuff moves slow, stuff moves slow. It's no longer your car. So let's look like this. Touch mark. Look at this. Not how you would see how I have you have a needle. The needle. You have a needle into the needle. That's the contact with the mass. Right? So you want to go out into a fire. How do you see the fire? You go out into the sprinkler and the water power of the okay. So now what happens? My child is doing Allah. He's the Allah. So what do you have? So this is individual child, the 20 needles that is sitting on the arterial vessel. So now what happens? He's the Allah. Sprinkle the water to the power of the needle. Suffolk Allah Mezal. Suffolk Allah Paris. He's Allah Allah. So sprinkle the water. Now let's show again. This is water pressure on the needle. What's that? Ultimately, it's possible. So there was a bad guy he was shooting on the side of the highway. That's when they were started longest I could watch that and that was such a pathetic reach.
Oh, this one. California, this one.
How do you get it? So you can get a what do they get? Bronze or bronze? So you did get a bronze, but you can get a bronze. So it's like, I wonder what the difference is. That's an interesting thing. It's like, I feel like I know what you're making it for. I'm not trying to make you sound dumb. I have no idea. But I just think that's funny to be like, yeah, you got a bronze star, you did really good. Valor, but I'm sure I'm telling secrets. I'm like 10 minutes in military service here. Standard bronze stars for emeritus service for achievements in the combat zone. Bronze star when they beat devices specifically for combat. I see, so you gotta be 20. You gotta be like, have violence in your DNA. You gotta be fucking somebody else. Tweak their neck off to get the beat with the dichotomy. And that could definitely happen with me, just not a I could guess like if there was a civilian war with a V, I would probably get that because constantly these fights with my violence. There's nothing will really fit me. Like you can try to get me a star, but it's like just like such a big body, like the star wouldn't really fit. You know, it's like where would it fit? Where would it fit? Because that's how I just was fucking people up. A lot of violence. I got a ball started by David in 1980. And yes, I'm sorry. I quit looking at it. As another expression for your car. So this is considered the car of the day, and your believing is higher condition. So it's the one second. How do you mean condition? It's saying that. But I'm done. It's condition. Condition is spiritual force. Which means Yeah, you're fighting people stupid. when you're living towards the head and you're living towards the head and it's the whole in the air, and what comes first you have to do and shit is right there. Shit is right there. However, by the time shit is right there, That's a bad thing. you're going to have It's kind of like saying a mile away from the dam. so it's like, I guess The dam will come and sugar that's called something that it works, and therefore they will not be liability in that particular case. So this is very important. Okay. So you're good. You got certain nice your interesting fridge things. is You're small, trying but to it wouldn't be. blows a stone upward. Because you fight people Well, how come it's stuck? Now the stone does not come directly down. Instead, the stone kind of falls to the side a little bit. The hard one, it flows shooting. What's the hard one?
Lettuce does up. Look at this move. Look at this move. Dog. Yo, where is this? Hold on. Yo, where is that? So sick. So seductive.
What does that even mean? Military? What's that even really mean? It's against the law? It is against the law. Yeah. Motion attitude.
Okay, what else? Real Honda.
Every time when I do have some time to actually go into the last track between he's like, he's there, so I'm like, what's up, Goose? He's like, the first thing goes, what's up, Goose? He's like, what's up, Nate?
Real Honda. Yeah, I think they got a real Honda. Just dominate. You see that? Just dominate everybody. Best Damn, bitch. You're hot as fuck, girl. Highest compliment I can give you is see more of your shit, girl. Welcome. $47 a month? This show sucks.
High, I feel like it's probably them. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to have like their own MMA channel, especially now that they're being invited to the UFC. I barely knew who they were. I remember when you told me that Random and then Yahoo had their podcast, I was shocked. No, it's not. It's just some random guy that looks like me. Was a trade by somebody very visible, trade by somebody who's injured in figure away. Something happens with this money, something happens with this individual. There's a very specific injury. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff here. It's like opposite girl. But if it's in an American thing, and then what happens? Someone else comes in, and let's say
Look at this athleticism.
Misconception is like, oh, you moved here and I moved here because of bullshit or something like that. I'm not really in that scene. It's like a shot over to Austin and the sucks that some hair on, the stuff I like, I'm gonna bleach my hair. At least I can get some home. So I bleach my hair. I'm trying to like move back to LA and just trying to doing that like front I'm not in that world. That's the question. It sounds like it's a safari. It sounds like we're fucking seeing lions and jaguars. I like it. Okay, well that makes me like please convince him to keep going. Because I got someone that's worse than me. I need to look at oh, you're ugly. The Italian food also Johnston. I'll put this the front off. Let's go can't touch it. This was if I it's like I'm choosing to quality life for my kids and saying that So we just questioning outside of Haitian. So now what happened? They didn't do the mature thought. We need to stay with Haitian. So what's that about? It's definitely someone else. Yeah, like all they have life was as well. Yes, and that's a lot. Because the rest of them are again. That's what I'm choosing the quality life for my kids. I can't say that they quality and these are words sanity too. Papa thinks a lot about sanity. You flip your texture, you don't have sanity. You have less. So it has an improvement. My kids so, I can't eat barbecue fucking 7 nights a week. Oh no. Oh god. I gotta eat food 7 nights a week. They gotta have this stuff man. Text me. I mean, I like them both. You know, like home state. It's got some that's crazy. That's another crazy. Everyone's in Rothschild's like I said, just bring t-shirts. Yeah, they got brown overalls. Not even like I did do it, but you know, I drink from time to time. They have a green machine. For someone like myself, that's like a hey, welcome to if they only had Tiger thing, I'm never leaving them first. Shout out to you, Devil. Thanks for Nintendo. Then I'm okay with it. You know what? If you want to do audience access, was there a time here? I mean, I watched the Dire Driver. I found the other revenue. Can you IG message me or something? There was a restaurant. I don't even think it's controversial to say something like that. I mean, obviously, there's getting always saying that he's saying that. But it's like, yeah, Austin obviously is not getting better. Sure, LA's got the best right, you're being hungry if you're scared for your life. Right. I mean, I could die at any moment. Yeah, I always got ready at any time. If I have to pop off, like if the guys that try to make more mass or something, I'm like, oh, I bet you I want to be over there. Anytime somebody tells me anything, I go, oh, I bet you I want to be on. Oh, wow, dude, what the fuck? Wartime General Gift Jake. viable.
I've never even
The
been to
only
Oxford
trade-off,
talking
and
shit,
the
but I just
shotgun
guarantee you that
which
also
is
probably
makes sense
works.
because the only deserve the last 3 days. Mike and what is
Oh,
on the door,
let's see.
Hashori Sakel, the guy that I the budget says the short
Jury's
will
out.
be slow
I
and
don't know what
also
this
is already
barbecue's like in Austin.
Corey
I mean, the barbecue's fine, but
Karina da Shari Sakel,
sorry.
Ganda
Yeah, I like go see
Karina da Shari Sakel,
That's, I might get started jet meat.
that's when the shark
So
will be
this is
executed.
the best
But
I
if you only
have.
care to put the death, then the shark is not executed.
That's why you delete your fucking message every time. Nashville's got good food. That's some good work in Nashville.
The shark can't be
It's turning into the
That's what
Rothschild
says,
program, just talk about food instead of like,
shark cutter.
so you're like, oh, you like burger, I hate steak. You also get
Burger
King, double number.
because essentially the Rothschilds
No, but it is, it's literally like opposite, like best burger in
the show also
That's
has
the
the
show.
circumstances.
Meanwhile,
Would be part of it. He is
yeah, Carolina, I heard is good. I didn't hear that. Nothing beats Denver. I'm telling you, it's like, I have my doubts about Ashley too. Say how it goes. Maybe I'm wrong. It's called the watching it again, it just makes the clip where he's all mad saying he's going to destroy him even funnier. It's like he called you pussy and then pitched your face. Granted, I would have absolutely fucking made but you're not 6'8", yeah, but I'm not saying I don't have a clip of me saying I'm going to beat up Nate Diaz. Oh yeah, come in here, I guarantee you're going to leave unscathed. You are a bitch. If Papa and Nate Diaz were like, going for their jerseys coming out, Nate wanted the number 66 walk away. The jersey that had it up there. Gerardo's how you spell it, and my name is That's so funny. That's not me. I think what I didn't like about it is, we just talked about food for 5 to 10 minutes right now, right? We're food guys, we like food, we're numbers guys as well. But food is like, we like the food truck diaries, we talk about food all the time, right? And when Shane was cooking the food, he made bad food, but it was back to great. Oh, your shadow band. Yeah, I probably, I don't know if you watch the group like that. Chinny with chin. Right, let's see your chin actually. It's Texas morning. That chin is That was awesome. That was fucking terrible. Well, he is. He did not he was positive.
Hit by a bus, right? In other words,
One positive is looking forward to try to visit her back into LA unfortunately. So, yeah, see, and you guys were getting on me for saying the food sucks. I'm just going off what I heard, Danny. Okay, I keep my ear to the grindstone. No, here you go. It's killing me. It's not looking good at all. Right? There's no crying. Everything so far, we've been talking around everything. It's like, I mentioned it before, it's like a curse. This place is cursed. So many negative, bad things have happened. It's just, hopefully it turns around soon. As it might be terrible. Yeah, because it's $1 million.
Look at this athleticism.
I've been getting a lot of my recommendations. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you saying that. Think about this. Me picking up boxes and seeing a freaking scorpion tail sticking out of a box in front of me and raising a giant spider. Shots are going to break the scorpion. I was thinking, like, Chin sees that, terrified, there's some sort of predator, and then he hears, anybody see my scorpion? Can't find my scorpion. It's Papa. Always a scorpion that keeps around. It never stings me. He stings Chin. Right as a sucker, Nick as a sucker. Yeah, squeeze it up. Getting out of your head once I'm on the stupid beat. We go up the stairs, and it hurt. It felt like an actual fight. Like it hurt so fucking bad. Footage today alone, everything was going perfect. My mag from my kind of swing getting out of the place. Like, what the? How does that happen? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's something to it. There's more to it. There's more to it. What is there more to it? Something going on with Bob. His hair. Something funny, like if something you work with at a job, terrible things happen to people, like tragedy times, some tragedy happens right in your loved one. You go to tell Brennan that you gotta take a day off to go to your loved one. And you're about to say it's hard to deliver the news. As you can hear when you're about to hear on the platform. Someone died, and then what you can't say because Bob was like wearing a hat that has like three bills, and one here, one here, one here. And you're like, Joe's still Bob was right. The Chaco bit. This sushi I told you guys freaking beautiful. It was absolutely terrible. There's the one deer in the land. It's far away. Yeah, you're not. It's sushi. He really, I mean, it sounds like he legitimately does not like being in Texas. Sorry, man, sorry.
Was an excellent job. Excellent job. Just remember, sometimes it's not about where you end, but it's about where you begin. Right? So look at where we began, and where's it all right? Tremendous accomplishment here. Shout out to everyone.
It's probably an English thing. They do different breakfast
The comics are.
I like to think too that you think sorry being sarcasm and it's them talking to say everyone just say hi. Everybody say hi.
Alright, someone say good morning, let us begin. Begin at making all of our conscious for this morning for today. Our annual comic correspondence report for Section A 5785 Muslim Shabbat. We're dedicating all the Shurim and Drushos this year in the Schusa. The Soros Tavos for all of Am Yisrael. Our comic correspondence for the month of Adar, Stephen Terry Zinn, in memory of Terry's father, Terry Khan, Zvi Hirsch. Ben Yossi Cohen, Bishop Levin, and Berman family member of this related Zev Shmuel Ben Yisrael, Zichron Avidracha. Whether that, let us deal with the last ahead of the Hashem. Today, that is Ayin Best, we are picking up on calendar days 770, about 15 lines down from the top. Let's start with Amar Rabba. Let's see some very good notice this pattern. Look at straight. Someone goes as far as he thinks might be rock. Someone throws a rock at a wall, and ultimately again it swings back and kills someone. One is tired. So what's the reason? So what's the exact very easy? You look at Rashi. Rashi is right across to the left. Start from the so in this having the higher the he has intention to kill his friend. Now what he means, sorry, he took a close to the car, but comes around the Koko Lacholah, the heart go higher, the heart, Shami Koko. So Rashi points out there's no personality, so ultimately again, so you're going to slow your job at the wall, go ahead and push him to such an act that you know the stone off the wall, and also nice and specific to the bottom, okay? And therefore things going to be tight. So we learn kind of so you have to again because of this line you go evil and the second thing to touch. What is it here? This is the disease of those who go ahead and play a game. Similar things about the hard woman they reach, they're against children because someone intentionally they're tired. So if they kill unintentionally, obviously again go. So what do you say? We are able to exactly the college of other diseases. The human field, the Hakos had caused a response to the clock. It was kind of facilitated young people to go and take the ball, throw it against the wall, with against the wall. The castle of the wall would go ahead and ricochet off the wall and go very fast. So the African after the thrower would throw the ball, Rats, so the thrower would run to the ball. Padero always has a header in macros. I won't do over here. Go to the phone, catch the ball, and throw it at the runner. Throw it at the runner. In Yakol of Passing, I was deducting of that. In the Sabbath, this is the Hamas type. So it's not that ball. Isn't it like suicide? Isn't it like, is it? No. It's like suicide, like, whatever. Whatever it is. You throw the ball, all right, stop. Okay, none of you are correct. So again, so you're going ahead, you're throwing the ball against the wall. Again, the idea over here is to throw the ball against the wall. You throw the ball against the wall. The goal is you throw it as hard as you can because you want the ball to go far back in the spin. You, the thrower, have to get to the wall. Someone catches the ball and needs to throw it at you. You throw it at you. If you get hit by the ball before you get to the ball, you're out. You're out. That's